Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Papal State. In previous episode, the League started forming up, so I'm guessing the League was probably going to start soon-ish. I do actually wonder, if I was to... who's on the enemy side, actually, of my neighbors? I don't think there's not necessarily anyone of my neighbors, to be fair. Okay, well, let's say... let's say Sweden. Do I have a casus belli for the League War? No. Okay, so I don't think I can trigger that. Maybe against the leader, who would be Trier. Okay, hold on a minute. Aha, that would call in... That would be a lot of people, that's for sure. Oh yeah, so that would trigger the League War, I guess. Kind of. It does not show me the ones that are on mine, but I suppose that would also, you know... The Emperor would be... all into that, so I'm not going to declare wars yet. We are currently saving up some cash, which I believe is partially to upgrade some of the greater works. Actually, I do wonder, Palace of the Popes, would that help us at all? Our projection, Avignon will be a new seat of new cardinal. I mean, that's not too bad. The province governing gossip will go down. And clergy will be more loyal. I mean, yeah, I guess there are some pretty good stuff in there. How loyal is the clergy right now? It's 91% equilibrium. I mean, you know, that's actually pretty good. I don't think we need to worry about them too much. Plus, we've got such a huge amount of estate land. We don't need to worry about that too much either. Could even sell some of it, potentially. Although the extra reform progress and all that is actually quite handy. But let's unpause, shall we? While we wait for things. Also, I think what we might do is get another heavy ship over here for the fleet. It's going to take a little while, but that's going to be fine. Oh, and we could take the admin tech. I'm actually not going to do that quite yet, because the next idea group that we are going to be taking is the religious ideas, because it does give us, together with the divine ideas, that gives us a military policy, which gives us 10% morale. There's also another one with the quality ideas, which gives siege ability and morale damage, which is also quite handy. Then there's also for trait, well, admin policy with the trait ideas, so missionary strength and goods produced modifier. So all three are quite handy. So I think plus we get the against heretics and heathens, we get basically the early version of the imperialism casus belli. It's not quite as good, but you know, we can fight anyone that is not our religion essentially. Oh dear, production efficiency goes down for... It's only 2 years actually, that's not too bad. I was expecting it to be a bit worse than that. We do have a little bit unrest. And, oh right, it's 3 leagues. 3 leagues is our vassal actually. Oh wait, no, they're not vassal yet. They would be willingly, or they would be, yeah, they could become a vassal, but we need to improve our relations with them, and I think that could be a bit of a problem. I could offer them military access, I guess. That will get us to 85, and then there's some of the aggressive expansion, things like that, which are hopefully going away. Well, there's not that much things that will improve, so yeah, this is still going to be tricky. I might be able to give them a gift. I don't think the... Yeah, we didn't give a gift yet, did we? I think we didn't, but let me double check, actually. There's the subsidies, that's actually... Oh, yeah, actually. That's going to be increasing quite a bit. Of course, we could just give the gift to get this sorted out. That'll do. That's 200. And the next month we can vassalize them. Ooh, improvements in trade technology. And we do have the... Hold on, did we have the economic ideas already? No. We do not. We do have something that is reducing... Oh, right, we got an advisor. You know what? Yeah, we'll take the max points then. Sure. Because the inflation is going to be gone in 5 years anyway. Ooh, trade efficiency. Well, now we're talking. Right, 3 leagues. Oh, no, we're a few days early. Okay, there we go. So let's get them as a vassal. We also got alliance with the Knights and France and Austria. So we've got decently strong allies. We could give some of the land to burghers. That would give us 2 base tax, which, you know what, I'll take. So hold on, Verona. I know that it is... Ooh, cultural unrest. Where is Verona anyway? Okay, yeah, it is... Oh, it's there, okay. Well, we've got the 2 base tax there right now, and... Oh, merchants lander again, well... That's to be expected. How about the unrest there? It wouldn't be too bad. It would reduce the manpower gain a tiny bit, but we've got 64,000 manpower right now. Also got a massive amount of money. There's no denying that. I do actually wonder, do we have... Oh yeah, we've got the naval batteries over here, so basically all our coastline is covered. Which is rather handy, actually. I do wonder, any good workshops? Ooh. Montferrat could be quite nice, and Cuneo is also pretty decent. Pavia could be fine. Novara could be fine. Okay, so that's going to increase production even further. I don't know. We can't build any more shipyards. Courthouses, we could probably get a few, just to reduce the governing cost a bit further. Because we are slowly approaching the limit that we have of 600 right now. We'll wait until next year to get the... yeah, we're going to fall paying 100 ducats. We'll get that in 2 months. Well, yeah, 2 months. So that shouldn't be too bad. How bad is the League War right now? I don't think anyone else has joined in on either side. Yeah, now it's telling us that, hey, you're about to hit the limit there. You know what? I could probably do a slight amount of development somewhere. Preferably in somewhere where you would be fairly close to reaching and being able to get another building there. So Ravenna, it is. We're already building the courthouse in there, but yeah, so that's going to allow us to get... Ooh. Aha, with the career controller, 632. I mean, not the worst. And I suppose for the Golden Ball, we don't need the institution spread ourselves anymore. Absolutism is not really needed necessarily. Unrest in Catholic provinces, on the other hand, that could be quite handy. Or development cost, tolerance of heathens. I think we'll go with the unrest. I could also spend a bit of money to get another cardinal. It will give us a bit of corruption, but we'll be able to pay that off quickly enough. And now we've got 7 cardinals. It's pretty decent. Right, so we are still... Yeah, well, I suppose now we've got a bit more room in the points there. Ooh, measure and maintenance, okay. That actually reminds me, I should probably go ahead and do a bit of drilling with at least some of the armies. While we wait for the war to potentially start. I think the 3-star general over here will not be drilling. Just to be on the safe side. What we could do with that is just do a bit of rebel suppression. Because I don't want to have a drilling accident by... well, as long as we can avoid it, let's just put it that way. So, Genoa does not have any allies. We do have claims there. This would probably be a fairly quick war, actually. You know what? Let's not drill, actually, and we'll do that war real quick. I suppose the army in Rome can continue on. I do actually wonder, so... Genoa does own Azov. Lithuania has pushed pretty far into Russia. Oh, wow, yeah, then right next to Moscow there. But Poland's managed to take a whole lot of ground in here. Plus, I suppose Poland and Lithuania are not allied. In fact, they're rivals. Oh, we did see them... Oh, wow. Brandenburg's a bit of a one-province minor now. Don't see that every day. Yeah, so we'll wait for a month or two for the troops to be ready. Oh, trade protection against Ottomans. Oh, no. There's a few pirates in here. Let's have a look. Genoa, so there's pirates from Ottomans and Venice. They don't have a huge amount of guns. Plus, I suppose once we get that second heavy ship in there, that should already make quite a difference. Oh, and now... Oh, right, it's January. Let's go and get the tech then. Oh, and that's going to give us the plantation. Okay, I don't know if we have anything that needs those. But let's get the religious ideas unlocked. There we go. Oh, Great Britain no longer considers me as a rival. Okay. That could be handy. Who should I switch to? I mean, Ottomans would be kind of solid option, or we could go with Spain. That way we might be able... Oh, actually, Spain. How about we excommunicate you? Enjoy. Oh, and that's a 34-year-old ruler as well. Oh. Queen Isabel II. Now, can we build any more of those new manufacturers then? Oh, Brescia could have a textile mill, and Salerno could have a fishing thing, but I suppose we could also alternatively get some more sailors from there. I think that's actually going to be the better option. I mean, we're not short on sailors right now, but we will need quite a few of them later on. So, setting up the process of stockpiling them a bit further is probably going to help. But yeah, the workshops are going to be done soon. That's good. That should be a decent bit of extra cash for us. Anyone else join? Oh, someone else has joined the... Okay. Right, so we've got Brittany, who has joined the Catholic League. And then it's Ansbach that has joined the Protestant League. Okay. It's still going to be a little bit tricky. Oh, right, and there's a bit of fighting going on in... Oh, it's a peasant revolt. Oh, never mind. I thought there would be actual fighting. Now, we had 400 guns there now. Actually, it's still... Oh, 450. There we go. So that's another 50 guns there. And we control a good 74% of the Genoa trade. So that's pretty good. And once we conquer the rest of Genoa, we should be pretty good. Although I suspect we might have a little bit of aggressive expansion. Yeah, it's pretty close for... Well, actually not that bad. It's just Genoa and Venice, really. And Genoa is one of those places that we desperately do need. But I think we are probably ready for a bit of scuffle here with them. So let's go ahead and declare the war. They have no allies. So this should be fairly easy. I think we'll put Genoa as the war goal as well. Got permanent claims and everything. We can probably go ahead and get the... Yeah, we'll get the big fleet over here. Do a bit of blockading. You stay there. Go ahead and stack wipe the enemy army. Yeah, that's definitely a stack wipe. The big fleet has arrived. Let's... Oh, right, trade protection. Here's another doing a bit more pirating again. Because we're not really dealing with that. Is that... Oh, is that all of the galleys that... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Well, let's take these to Peter real quick and start upgrading. We can send in the trade fleet over here to, or the transport fleet over here to at least provide a bit of guns for the blockade. And there we go, that's one area already sieged down. Get another one underway. I'm guessing the siege of, oh man, we've got so much cannons in here. Oh, come on, disease outbreak, really? Right, we'll siege down 2 of these. I guess, Torino army can just move north, start doing a bit... Oh! Okay, France to declare wars in... Oh, what's this? Oh! Oh dear, Austria converted to Protestant. Oh no. Wait, is there... Okay, no, there's still quite a few nations in the Catholic side of things, but... Austria's gonna join the Protestant side now. They might not. Ooh, prospering times. Oh, where is... Oh, okay. No, these. So either 5 base tax, 5 base production, or 5 base manpower. I think I'm going to go with the production because it's paper. That's going to be worth a whole lot of money. Plus we get 11 development there. Total. That's actually really nice. Sure. Right, how much do we have trade power in Venice? We have 30% in there. We're not collecting any of the trade from there. Ooh, there we go. The siege in Genoa should be over soon. Yeah, there we go. We caught their fleet. Oh, right, actually, we can probably go and send these out. Just to provide a little bit of help. We might lose a few ships. Yeah, we lost 1, but we capture also... Also, we probably lost 2, but we... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we lost 2, and we captured 1 there. Okay, so... At this point, we can probably just park these in Peter. And let them repair. We'll get a new galley in there. And I suspect we can probably get a peace deal with them now. So I want all 3 of these. Is that going to be... No, that's not going to be a coalition. We'll take the money. We could probably go and get some... Actually, give up claims in my lands. That's fine. War is going to not be basically nothing because they'll be left with Azov. Which, well, it's got some development. It's not that great, in all fairness. But let's get these cores underway then, shall we? It'd be fairly easy. Right, so we'll use a big army to do the rebel suppression over here. All of this. Then that one can start drilling. The army in Rome can continue drilling. We should worry about lack of protection. Sure, we'll get more mercantilism. Yeah, there we go. That's another province that we got for the forming of the Kingdom of God, which we are now... Well, we need to get a core in there, but that shouldn't take too long. Then there's Friuli and Venezia. The big problem with that, of course, is Venice is allied with... Oh, they're no longer... Okay... They're no longer allied with Spain. Or Austria, for that matter. Oh, because they got declared on by Ottomans. Okay. Right. Oh, they want Constantinople. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so in that case, I could potentially do a war. Knights would not join against me. Interesting. Poland would. I wouldn't be able to get anyone to join on my side. I suspect that they will be a bit busy. I'm just going to let them fight for a little bit before we go for that. And then I would like to take all 4 of these provinces. It might be a little bit tricky, though. Yeah, no, that's going to be quite expensive. It might be just about doable, but it might then be a coalition of half Europe at that point. So we may need to just lay low for a bit to wait for that to take place. Or that to be ready. I do actually wonder, we've got the Yeah, it's 12 hour, right? So we got a bit of extra infantry over here, don't we? Well, partially. I guess we'll just get another 2 cannons. Oh, and we're going to fall losing a bit of prestige. Oh, right, we're getting so much prestige right now. Never mind. That's going to be basically meaning that we'll be at, well, not stuck at 100, but almost stuck at 100. Which, you know, I suppose is a bit of relief. Oh, Rome is going to be I suppose, what do we need? Oh, we need admin 16 for that. Oh, dear. Oh, the League War has started. Zhatelier and Franconia. So we're on the, I guess, the attacker side. Technically speaking. So we got Sweden. Oh, do we have, we don't have Venice on our side, do we? No, 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 no. Okay, well, it has started. We do have the numbers advantage. Let's actually have a look. Who are we fighting? Everything is mostly to the north of the Alps, really. In this war, so okay. We'll probably leave one army behind. Maybe the army down here in Rome can take over the rebel suppression duties while the other 2 armies go north. We should be able to, with these 2, we'll probably just go ahead and deal with the enemies in here. We might want to slow down as well. Right, so there isn't... I mean, we could get regimental camps, I guess. Especially on some of the inland provinces in here. Could be somewhat useful to build up the army. And also, but no, there's no shipyards that we can build right now, so I guess, actually... Ravenna? Is there anything else that I might want to build in here? We got the workshop already. We got the manufactory. So the options are either... I mean, we could build a fort there, but that would be a bit of a waste, really. And for trade power, I mean, we got a little bit in there, but it wouldn't really be that big of an increase. So yeah, that's a bit of regimental camp will do. Get to the point where we're going to have 4 armies, that would be nice. Of course, eventually we'll increase the army sizes a bit further, but right now, since the supply limits aren't that great yet, we'll probably want to wait at least up until the Miltech 17 before we start upgrading the military, all the army sizes to, like, I don't know, 30,000 or somewhere around there. 24,000 is somewhat reasonable, though. Let's actually... yeah, you'll get there. I guess you can switch or shift to the Swiss side of things to let the army pass through without taking too much attrition. And then we'll just bring this alongside here. There is quite a bit of armies around. I suspect that my troops should be able to do a fairly good job. Alright, actually, I suppose I could do... Well, how long do we need to wait for the... Oh, it's 65 days, so 2 more months. And then some. Council of Trent ends. So the fact that we got the regimental drill loss is actually quite handy for this. Plus, unrest in Catholic provinces will be very handy for us. For during this war. But yeah, so we only got 48,000 men of our own army in here. There's a... Ooh. Here we got a new pope. Oh, Alexander the 6th. Not quite as good as the previous one. Okay, so we could go for the... Well, development cost is always an option. We could just continue with the unrest thing. Or we could go for the apostolic servitudes. Or apostolica servitudes. So, courier power cost, especially for, well, all the Catholics that are in this war, will benefit from that somewhat nicely. Oh, Craven. Well, that's terrible timing there. Ooh, there's a bit of army going in there. It's, no, Austria is not part of either one of the wars. Neither the, oh, they're not part of the Venetian War, nor the League War. But they did convert to Protestant. I guess I could try to move my troops to help with that. Or I could try to... hold on a minute. I suppose that one's fairly reasonable. Munich does have quite a bit of areas in here, but I suppose we could actually go in there, siege that one down first, then go to Ingolstadt. Siege that one down. So slowly but surely, I just want to make sure that we can break out the neighbouring nations in here. So is Baden... Ah, yeah, they're part of our enemies. Is Ulm part of the... No, they're not part of the war. Let's actually have a look. I guess Augsburg would be an option to give control of Memmingen once we siege that down. So they might get a little bit territory. But yeah, it's most of... Well, at least the southern HRE and the northeastern HRE, especially, are very much on the opposite end of the war, or opposite side of the war here. We'll just have to hold on for now. Little by little, I'm sure that we can just force them out. It's very unlikely that they'll get to sieging me, so I'll be in a fairly solid position here throughout this war. And let's go ahead and take out the transports from there. And then this fleet can now go ahead and continue hunting the pirates again in Genoa. Because there were quite a few. Actually, no, there's no pirates in there right now. Well, I was just going to make sure that there are none. Right, so I guess we could keep control of this. Is Landshut? No. Let me double check again. Yeah, Augsburg is going to get control of this, I guess. I'm going to continue on to Ingolstadt. Luckily, we've got enough artillery over here to do quite a bit of damage. Ah, but looks like Bohemia is not looking too great. We might need to go and rescue them. Although, if we do have a look at the numbers right now, our side does have over 40,000 more infantry, 10,000 cavalry, and twice the artillery. So I'd say we are in a fairly good standing in here overall. Of course, I could also increase my army even further. Or build basically another army. I could have another 12,000 men, admittedly. I could just take the new Swiss card and get that to, you know, a little bit higher numbers. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So that's going to be... Actually, that's not going to be a huge amount, but that's going to get us to 30,000 at least. That's already a good increase. And it's kind of a reserve army in there to making sure that the home is secure. And in case we need to send that in, we can. I'm going to keep that back home for now. Ooh, yeah, 3 leagues, we can influence them again. Sure. Actually, that's another thing that I should probably do that to the knights, really. There we go. So, Venice is in war. I don't know who's... They might be losing some of their allies in the aftermath of that war. Or might not, I don't know. Ingolstadt does have another province there, okay. Looks like our allies have... Oh, yeah, Poland's actually part of this war. So Poland's probably busy with the League War rather than the war against the Ottomans. It looks like our side is doing fairly nicely over here in the south, although... Oh, right, yeah. Sweden's part of the war as well. And Sweden's occupying Norway, who I guess is, yeah, they're part of the League War. Alright, then. Oh, and the Brabant's trying to siege down Brittany. Again, well, we should be pretty good in this war. I do wonder, though, is there... No, we still can't build any of those. I think we'll probably start increasing the armies to 6,000. Oh, volunteers for the Holy Fight. Oh, another 4,000 manpower. I mean, don't mind if I do. Oh, there we go. Memmingen's been sieged down. Let's give control of this to Augsburg. So maybe Augsburg will get some provinces from this. And I could either go against Baden, or I can start heading towards Ingolstadt and try to get towards Bohemia to help them out there. Oh, there we go. I guess I could give control of this to... You know what? Who's... Franconia is the leader. We'll give that to Franconia. Then start getting to Munich. Well, into their lands in here anyway. Not necessarily Munich directly, but that's fine. There we go. Oh, okay, we can't... Well, I guess we can go and help with the siege over here. It's a level 3 fort, so a bit of extra artillery probably won't hurt. Lost a bit of siege pip in there, so there we go, that should do it. Oh, right. There we go, there's another province siege down. I guess I could give control of this to Bohemia. Go and de-siege some of that area. To the... or some of the Bohemian lands in here. Ooh, there's the core sorted out. Straubing has been sieged down. Let's continue on through here. And then I can start converting some provinces, actually. Although I do wonder, is there any more manufacturing? No, those manufacturers were already sorted out. Well, I guess we'll start converting these. A bit expensive, mind you, but we've got the money. Plus, I suppose it does mean that we are another step closer to forming the Kingdom of God. We're not quite there yet, but we just need 2 provinces from Venice and we'll be done. Although it basically means 4 provinces from them. Well, I guess 3 would be the kind of minimum, but I don't want to get a border go over here and leave a bit of a spot of Venetians over there. So I think it's just going to be these 4 provinces from Venice after this war. Right now, I think we're a bit too occupied with the other war, though, or the League War. I want to win this side, or this war, because it does mean that if we can enforce a religion, it does mean... Actually, let's have a look at the HRE instead. It does mean that all the Protestant electors will be removed, and there's a good chance that we'll become one of the electors, because there's not that many Catholic nations remaining in the HRE. I'd also add a few more provinces to the HRE. Is Bereth? Aha. Ah, the junior partner, Ansbach. Okay, well that could be another place that we'll go and siege, or siege down rather. Oh, and that's another place that we could siege down, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Siege those. Oh, Saxony is an OPM. I don't think any of the OPMs have been pieced out yet, but I'm sure that sooner or later it's going to start happening. I'm going to have Sabera, we're already moving into... I guess I could get over here, help, I'll make sure that that gets sieged down. Nuremberg is, I guess, not in the war. Oh, no, it's just the movement is blocked, but they're not actually in the war. We can move through there once we siege down the fort in Beirut. I guess we'll go to the other side. Wachtland and start... Oh, there's a bit of a fight going on. Can I reach there? Not easily. Okay. In that case, I'm going to stay on the Bohemia territory here for the time being. I'm also going to allow some allies to attach to the army. So we can regroup. Looks like they did win at least that battle. How's the manpower situation right now? Oh. Well, I suppose, yeah, it hasn't changed that much. They have gotten a bit more artillery. But it might have been that they had lost some in combats, or taken some heavy losses in combats. Oh, they're trying to siege down. Okay, well, thank you, Portugal. Avignon will be saved. It's not exactly an easy siege down anyway. I mean, the terrain isn't bad. It's grasslands, but we've got the... well, we've got a fort, plus we've got ramparts, so local defensiveness, it should be fairly decent. There's a bear, we should be able to get that done soon enough. Oh yeah, water shortage. There's quite a bit of enemy troops in here though, so we need to be careful not to split our troops too much and make sure that we are in a position where we can always aid one another. Which is why I'm taking this very carefully. I do also suspect that there might be some of the enemies soon seeing quite a bit of war exhaustion. Like Munich and Memmingen at least, those will probably be pushed out of the war soon enough. Although, religiously, Casus Belli, they are still quite adamant on staying in the war for the time being. So far, the southern HRE fight is, or fighting over for the southern HRE is going surprisingly well. And of course, I do still have the 30,000 men back in Rome, which I could send north if need be. But I'm going to keep them back south for the... Oh, actually, I've got such a huge amount of points. I could use the artillery barrage to speed up the siege a bit further. Because that is a level 3 fort. Getting that one would be quite handy. Yeah, there we go. Who's... I guess, does... No one's got really a claim in here. Alright then, Franconia. Enjoy it. We'll go ahead and move into Thuringia. That is the capital fort there, which I suppose I could do artillery barrage to get started. It's going to spend a bit of points, but it's not that expensive in the end for us. And honestly, if we can get the sieges done faster, that means the war's going to be taking a lot less time. So I think it's currently it's worthwhile. Oh, there we go, that's another province siege down. Oh, that went to Bohemia. Well, actually, that's fine. They've got quite a bit of troops over here, which... Don't know. Oh, Spain's got another cardinal. Okay. I thought that you couldn't have more than 7, but I guess so. Well, I guess not, rather. Right, so Brunswick is not sieged down. Oh, right, Verdun is, though. And, yeah, our fleets are doing fine down here. But so far, so good. Oh, merchants leaving. Oh, dear. Oh, that's for 2 years domestic trade power goes down by a third. That's a little bit rough. Oh, and fur price goes up drastically. Oh, they're going after Poland right now. Yeah, there's loads of armies there. Ooh, are we ahead of time? Yes, we're still well ahead of time, so I'm going to take the extra missionary and mission maintenance cost goes down drastically, which is going to save us loads and loads of cash right now. Yeah, the prices of all the conversions went down drastically. So there's a bit of a rebellion about to fire up, though. I guess we've got the rebel suppression over here, so the new Swiss Guard will be able to deal with that. Which is actually not Swiss Guard at all, really, but nonetheless. Oh, there's a reform zealots in Magdeburg. Magdeburg is not... Oh, actually, they are probably our side. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, let's just say there's a bit of terrible going on in... Oh, and Poland's getting hunted down by the Ottomans in the middle of Germany. Yeah, Ottomans are quite scary. At some point, we do need to fight them. Oh, and there's the revolt. Well, we've got the army heading out there. That should be fine. They might be able to siege down that province briefly, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh, we had a bit of a disease outbreak over here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I actually get around? No, I can't get around there. I could go around here. Oh, we're back to almost full. Oh, alright, France is declaring more wars. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bit more development right now. Especially in places which, actually, I suppose, anything that is a good value for manpower. Right now, we'll just go ahead and develop those a little bit. There we go. More manpower is always nice. I'm going to siege down another province there. And we could potentially go for Dresden. Oh! Weimar is over, and there's the revolt dealt with. I guess I could just give control of this to the Emperor again. That would be Franconia. I guess I could also go and help with the siege in Erfurt. If we can get Thuringia out of the war, that would be quite nice. I mean, this is only level 2 fort over here, so that's already a lot easier. Ooh, and there we go, one of the conversions done. But yeah, the south is looking pretty good for us. Oh, and there we go, that's another fort done. I guess we're going to move towards Leipzig. I'm going to try to go for Anhalt. Complaints of that official. We're going to fall losing a bit of devotion. And we siege down that. This could probably be given to Bohemia. And I suppose this already doesn't have a cheat bit. No. Okay, oh well, I suppose I can't go there. You know what? Let's move this one to Dresden. Go and take care of Leipzig with the other army. Briefly. And Tunis want to go through my lands against the Knights, Poland and Venice. I guess that's fine. Oh dear, our former advisor died. Can we get a... Well, there's the fort defense, which is not too bad. Land maintenance is also quite handy. I think we're going to take the fort defense. Seems to be one of the female advisors, which seems curious coming from, you know, people say at this era, but sure. I mean, she's skillful. That's all that really matters. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I don't own all the Latin provinces, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if we can complete the religious ideas, we'll be getting potentially a golden era, which would be quite handy against the Ottomans. Ooh, who's got a claim? Magdeburg? Magdeburg is our ally in this war, so Magdeburg, enjoy. You'll get a claim, or you'll get the occupation there. I could go for... I guess I'll go around here, but yeah, I can't even go to Anhalt, can I? Let's go through Coburg then. Oh, there's also Roseburg over here. You know what, actually, let's turn around. There's a bit of troops moving about here. I do not want to get caught out in the open. They've got a lot of men here. I could potentially... Ooh, that is a lot of troops. I'm going to quickly just siege down Dresden. Then I'm going to try to catch some of these armies. Yeah, they've got like 60,000 men in here. There's admittedly... I don't know if Bohemia... No, Bohemia is not pushing in yet. Well, they are pushing down that way. I'm going to get over there at least. Is there going to be a battle starting there? Mainz and Brandenburg... Oh, yeah, there's a lot of troops. Okay, this is tricky. I'm going to wait to see what happens. If there is an actual battle starting there or not. If there is, I might need to even pull out the big army from there. Oh! Oh, they managed to seize down Prague. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and try to move in there. It's going to be a big battle, though. But there is also a lot of... oh, no. Those troops aren't going in there yet. Well, we could get at least... Oh, yeah, that's a massive combat there. I could try to move in there, or I could just wait over here for them to attack us. Give us a bit more time to siege down Saxony. Yeah, that was a bit of a rough battle there. Some of the enemies are moving away, though. We have yet to get oh dear, we lost the... Oh, we lost the general in here, right, okay. Let's get a new one. You know what, 2 ships, pips, 5 maneuver, 3 fire and shock. I'll take it. Now, there seems to be a pretty big battle taking place down there. I might be able to just quickly run through Prague. There we go, that's a small army that we caught out there. And then let's just try to run into the help of the other battle there. Oh, okay, Lorraine has been pieced out. Yeah, they'll cede some stuff to Franconia. Fine. Among other things, admittedly. Yeah, there we go. We're caught into the battle. We are... Oh, yeah, we took over the control of the combat. Let's go and de-siege Prague real quick. That should be fairly quick. Oh, and there we go. Dresden's been sieged down. We can probably give control of this to... I'm going to give that to Bohemia, just in case. So, how are the numbers looking like right now? They've taken more casualties, that's for sure. Our side has still 40,000 men advantage in infantry, 16 in cavalry, and about 39, or 30... Yeah, about 39 in 39,000 in artillerymen. That's not too bad, but I do see that we are well over time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.